There is a rumor where a head prefect and a vice head prefect were caught making out in a closet once. It's all alleged lah, and apparently they asked them to step down from their position.
Hi everyone!
Hi!
So what are some of the stereotypes you have heard about schoolgirls?
I think the common ones are like they're super noisy.
That were very catty and bitchy.
We have a certain accent and we are not good in our mother tongue.
We are very open like when we have to talk about our periods. Like literally throw pets around. Sometimes boy crazy, either that or we're lesbian.
I wouldn't say all of them are true. Definitely there are some that are truer than others.
So are you guys ready to debunk some stereotypes?
Yes.
Girls' school girls are overly physically affectionate with each other.
I would say that a lot of girls' school girls, they have physical touch as like one of the main love languages.
You start off with pet names first. When I was in school, we called each other like babe.
Babe is very important. The most physically affectionate thing I've done in school would be to give a girl a kiss on the cheek.
I feel like I have also kissed someone on the cheek or received a kiss, right? But I do not remember from who. I just kiss on the cheek only, doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's friend, like, kind of thing.
Would your teachers or anybody be like, ask you to like stop that being too affectionate with each other?
My dad once brought it up with me.
Oh my gosh, what?
I was only in primary school at that time. Then like my dad was like, hey, why you gonna hug the girl? Can hug me? Then I was like, why can't I hug? She's my friend, what? Makes sense.
They know.
Yeah. We show our love in like a lot of different ways, but then like physical affection is one of the most like visible ones, so maybe that's why people have that stereotype. Yeah.
There are more girl-girl relationships in all-girls schools than in other schools. I hear a lot of rumors, but I don't actually know of a lot of girl-girl relationships. Or even if there are, I think they are rather low-key. They are not very public in the school itself.
Maybe it's my own bubble because all my friends were gay.
Oh!
I only had like 1 or 2 straight friends.
My school didn't have a paired up like boys' school. We were like a nunnery, like in the middle of nowhere. Like our opportunities to date girls is higher than dating guys.
I say disagree because I feel like I didn't know any couples. However, a girl did like confess to me. No, you know, okay, wait, I have an explanation for this.
To explain she likes you.
No, wait. For some reason, I found out that she liked someone. But then something like, her name has 5 letters. Start with A. I was like, okay. Then the whole time, right, I was very confused in my head, right? Because I was like, I thought like, we were just good friends.
There is a rumor where apparently a head prefect and a vice head prefect were caught making out in a closet once. It's all alleged lah, and apparently they asked them to step down from their position.
There's just always rumors that like this girl is with that girl kind of thing. So the rumors are like a very real thing lah, I feel. See? 78!
78-22.
Damn, is that what you think of girls in girls' school?
Girls' school girls often crush on teachers and seniors.
No, okay, wait, hold up. Sorry, I want to change my answer. From like that, right, I want to change to like that. No, because I realized that I actually feel like I got ever use loosely, crush on like female teachers. I was like, wow, very cool, teach literature. Then after that,
always the literature teachers.
Yeah, always the lit teachers. But it's not like the romantic way. It's really like admiration.
I remember we had this PE teacher called Mr. So when they announced that he got married, right, all my friends started bawling and crying. I'm like, why are you crying? You are 12.
See?
Close.
I told you.
25.
Agree.
Actually, I feel like it's not a girls' school girls thing. I feel like when you're at the age, you know, you're hormonal, you're going through puberty, you will have a crush on somebody who is, you know, where you want to be in the next stage of your life.
Girls' school girls are very Ang Mo Pai. Ang Mo Pai means they're very westernized, maybe in a way like not very good at their mother tongue.
They would purposely fail Chinese. And then they'll say that like, oh, I need to go Chinese B, because they thought that was like cool lor.
So I talked to my mom in Mandarin, right? But then when I go back to school, then it's like this voice comes out, right?
Oh
then
my
like,
God,
whoa!
the code switch is real.
Yeah.
There was once, right, I was helping to shoot photos at my secondary school friend's wedding. I was like, okay, everybody, let's like gather around for a photo. 1, 2, 3, like that. Then my friend was like, you say 3? Like with the head. Then she kept like disturbing me. She was like, you know, like Adrian at the wedding, she was like 1, 2, 3, like that.
One thing that I just recently learned, bota bolampa. I literally just learned that like a few months ago.
Wait, can you say something in like a Singlish accent?
I'm having a lot of fun in this shoot, yeah.
That's cannot.
Because in IJ, one teacher told me that like they prioritize English speaking culture, and then around that time was when the Kardashians were in their prime. So all of us, we adopted the accents of like, oh my god, Kimberly.
Single-sex schools tend to be like autonomous or like private schools that attract like wealthier students, which I think translates to the language factor rather than anything to do with gender.
This is lower than I expected.
We are wrong. I think because we looked at it as more of just like westernized, rather than like purely language skills. Girls' school girls are snobby and obnoxious.
I think just the way that we carry ourselves can come across quite snobby and obnoxious. I come from a very privileged background, same with my classmates. Wallets were mostly like Coach, Prada, not LV or Chanel yet lah, or maybe there's like the weekend wallet.
Weekend wallet?
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
goodness.
That whole idea of like that ignorance, not being able to like communicate one-on-one with like your other local Singaporeans can come across as quite snobby and obnoxious lah.
Don't cancel me lah, but like, it's the rich ones that are very snobbish.
On the reverse, I would say some of them can get quite awkward about it, which I think is very like opposite of snobby vibes because they don't want it to be a thing also. Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's also an impression of like when girls come together, a bit of a cheerleader effect kind of thing. Girls are just a bit loud and high-pitched, that's about it.
Oh,
Oh my god, this is so sweet.
reversed.
I hope this video doesn't change.
And that's all the stereotypes we have for today. Were there any stereotypes that you wish we covered?
I think like I was quite surprised that we didn't mention how girls kind of flirt.
Jason! Stop it, oh! Give back my phone! Jason!
Your girls' school, right, arranged for you guys to go for like some decorum class kind of thing.
Yes! We had like bra color rules.
Yes!
At some point, I thought this was like fake in the sense that what are they gonna do? Scold me, right? Then said like whatever, right? They started like buying like a free size bra to like make us change into. I feel like when I think of like what formed my personality or like my value system, a lot of it goes back to like those years.
So I think for me, I was lucky that like I spent my formative years around like-minded people who went through the same experiences. Then by the time I went to a co-ed school, for me the transition was better because I knew who I was. To fellow girls' school girls, don't be upset that you're in a school without boys. You will be very grateful in the years to come. Trust us.
There's so much to gain from this whole experience, whether it's just memories or like good vibes with your friends. Everything is gonna stay with you for a long, long time.
And that's a wrap, everybody.
Yay!